the most clickbaitest topic that we could have ever have discussed. Here, AI Spawn, go kick somebody's ass for me real quick while I talk to the people. The most clickbaity topic we could ever talked about. Yeah, we're going to talk about it now. I don't know if you guys saw it over the weekend, but there was a big 4chan leak that everybody is kind of talking about, but it's a 4chan leak, right? It's a 4chan leak, so we're only kind of talking about it. I feel like it at least bears mentioning because, yeah, I need the content. Fuck it, man. I'm tired of Destiny making all the money and not me. So let's go ahead and discuss this. Kung Lao, take a nap. Quiet with you. Quiet with you. So we're going to go ahead and go over it right now. And the person on the 4chan says, first off, burner account, obviously. And that's one of the reasons why we don't 4chan, right? We don't 4chan leak because it's always a burner account. But the MK11 leak did end up, the one that was on 4chan ended up being kind of quasi right, so we'll see. All right, seems to be a lot of confusion going on regarding Warner Brothers Discovery and WB Games, including NetherRealm. NetherRealm is not being sold off, nor is it being considered to be sold. It's staying with Warner Brothers Discovery, and NetherRealm are working on 2 projects at the moment simultaneously. One is a brand new IP, but that is still several years off. So this is where it starts going into bullshit territory for me. That is like the first sentence that I read. The first sentence I read, and it's already like in bullshit territory. Because they're talking about like the behind the scenes inner workings of like NetherRealm and Warner Brothers Discovery and all this shit. And like that's just shit that like your regular scrub lord employee wouldn't even fucking know. And like the people that would know aren't going to be the ones leaking shit about Mortal Kombat. Like anybody that knows about the inner corporate workings about whether or not a multi-million-dollar fucking video game studio is going to be going anywhere. Like you're a game developer. Like I don't even think Paulo or Ed Boon would know that shit, man. Like already I'm like, yeah, you're fucking full of shit. And then the second part, working on 2 projects simultaneously, I'm fairly certain, like 80 to 90% certain that NetherRealm is working on more than 2 projects at all times simultaneously. That's just how like game studios are, because like when you're working on something, right, you're always prototyping something else. Like I'm sure they have an R&D department, their art department, like they have artists that are like on staff, and it's like their job is to just come up with art. Like they may not be working on the current game because the art is done, right? The art is done for MK12 or whatever the next game is. They're working on art for the next game after that. You know what I mean? Like they're constantly churning. So like those 2 sentences right there is just like instantly I'm like, man, if this leak is legit, this guy is pretty fucking presumptuous about a whole bunch of shit. Like, and also like, yeah, they probably are working on 2 projects at the moment, because they're probably always working on like 2 or 3 projects. So I'm calling bullshit right there, but let's keep on reading. All right, the next project is indeed a new Mortal Kombat. This Mortal Kombat, we'll call it Mortal Kombat 12 for now, is a legacy title, so to speak. Oh man. I've never known NetherRealm to do anything like legacy, like so to speak, kind of thing, right? Like the only reason why they did MK Trilogy was it was an asset dump, but it wasn't like a legacy game. Like Trilogy was different. Like it added new mechanics and shit to MK3. Like it was very different. Like NetherRealm, I don't know what they mean by legacy game here, because like NetherRealm always adds new shit. If their next game is MK12, I imagine it will be quite different from MK11 unless they're completely like switching gears, right? Unless they're completely switching gears, in which case it may be more like MKX or MK11 or whatever, but chances are it's going to be completely new. But we'll read on. It features almost every MK character included in the 2011 reboot, MKX and MK11, with a brand new story mode. Yes, you read that right. That means there's a base roster of 50 characters. This dude's trying to sell me on his fucking leak. Yeah, man. Yeah, dude, believe it. All the characters, bro. Like, come on now. Man, this guy's like trying to like this is like the most clickbaitiest. This is the most clickbaitiest video I've ever fucking done, anyways. So like, this guy is like, yo, man, come on, please like my fucking leak, right? So that way I can get clout on a fucking burner account that I like. I don't even understand what the intention is here. Oh, yay, every character from Mortal Kombat 9, 10, and 11. Dude, I'll believe it when I fucking see it. But like, it's not like MK Trilogy where they were dumping a bunch of sprites they already had. Or like MK Armageddon where they already had all the character models and assets and shit done, right? Like, you're saying that they're going to take 3 different games with 3 different, like, completely different play styles, engines, art styles, right? Wasn't MK9 built on Unreal 3 and then MK10 and 11 is built on Unreal 4 or some shit? I don't fucking know. I don't make video games, but I know that, like, dude, like, how the fuck does that work? You gonna have the MK9 costume for fucking Striker? Like, are they gonna mocap all of that shit? Let me keep reading. This guy's an idiot. There's DLC. Yes, there will be DLC. Will feature returning fan favorites that didn't make the previous 3 rosters and some exciting new guest characters in 3 packs of 3. Dude, this is starting to be like, yo, like you copy pasted some fucking corporate shit in there to make it sound like you actually have a job. This shit depresses me. According to my source, the plan is 9 total DLC characters, 4 guests, 5 MK Fighters Classic Arenas are also planned DLC. This shit is stupid. This shit is dumb, dude. I feel like fucking, dude. Oh my god, man. Anyways, continuing. MK12 is much more than just MK11 Ultra Special Edition. Yeah, you dumb fuck. Why would anybody believe it would be otherwise? Why? Like, they've never, ever done that. Like, if they had a game come out and be the Ultra Special Edition, they would call it the Ultra Special Edition. Like, they would never put out MK12 and it just be a reskinned MK11. They've never done that. Why would anyone believe that they would ever do that? But why would you believe that this game would be different? And so, if you don't believe that it's different, why are you even mentioning it? You're a fucking Looney Tune. Let's see. It features a brand new story, a new crypt made up of different realms, accessible through the portals. More of those grindy towers. This doesn't even sound like an adult type this. Story, I've been told, is a 2-parter split between 6 chapters. Oh, you mean kind of like the one we have. Half set in the past and the other half set in the future. The game once again deals with time as a gimmick, and Liu Kang messes up stuff by tampering too much. If there's one thing I am 100%, like 100% absolutely without a question sure about MK12. There's one thing I can say without, like, I can say this with so much confidence that I would bet my entire streaming career on this. MK12's story will have nothing to do with time travel. Well, I can guarantee you that. Like, they've never sat there and, like, redone fucking stories over and over like that. Like, they'll do them in, like, a trilogy or what have you, but once they've finished a story arc, which they've made it clear that this is the end of this story arc, like, it's just done. Like, I don't think that they're going to sit there and come back to Liu Kang going through time travel. Like, that just doesn't seem like something that they would call MK12. Right? Like, if they release a game and they call it MK12, it's going to be like a sequel. It's going to be different and new. That's what they've always done, like, for as long as I've been alive. Is there a possibility that they flip the script on me? Yeah, but I think that that's so unlikely as to be almost ridiculous to consider. Like, I don't think that the next game's story is going to be literally the same story as MK11. I can't see that. Like, the story of MK11 is like time is a gimmick and Liu Kang messes some stuff up. Like, that's the whole story of this, like, trilogy. Is like Liu Kang and Raiden messed up some shit because of time travel. You know? Like, the fucking aftermath story is Liu Kang fucking messing up and trusting Shang Tsung with time travel, timey-wimey bullshit, messing up the timelines. Now Shang Tsung is the god of the universe. Like, that's literally the same story. Why would they do that again? That right there makes me think that this is bullshit. Let me finish reading this shit, man. Expect gear and skins to return, but not as in high a number per character. Same amount of unique skins and gear, but less options in terms of different colors and styles. could kind of see that. Like, that just sounds vague enough to be, like, possible. Like, yeah, we're going to have gear and skins again. Okay, that's, like, not even an educated guess. That's a very likely scenario. Same amount of unique skins. Like, each character had, like, either, like, 10 unique skins or, like, 6. So, like, what are we talking about? Are we talking about the same number of unique skins Scorpion had, but less options in terms of different colors and styles? Yeah, because most of them sucked. So I guess that's like addition through subtraction. Gameplay has been tweaked as well. Gameplay is more like X with the run feature being brought back. Sounds like wishful thinking. Sounds like somebody wants run back and are wishing that it would be back. I've been told a lot of complaints from the last game have been addressed for the most part. And lastly, obviously, all characters that were not in 11 are getting lifelike faces, so that's exciting. Sounds like stuff you want. Expect a reveal this December at the Jeff Show. It's been in development for a good while, and its dev pace is going really smoothly as it shares a lot of assets with 11. It'll be out in time to celebrate the MK 30th anniversary. Expect this one to come out the gate with a big bang. WB pulling out all the stops to celebrate the anniversary. Make sure this thing sells like hotcakes. And then basically lists a base roster of like every character from 9, 10, 11. All right, let's discuss. Because this shit's fucking stupid, okay? This shit's pretty fucking dumb, all right? I'm going to fucking, like... First of all, it just sounds like the most fan servicey wish fulfillment kind of dumb shit. I mean, if this happens, that'd be fucking cool, right? A base roster of all the characters ever, right? I mean, Smash Brothers threw down the gauntlet and said, yo, going forward, this is the standard everyone must be held to. And, like, I don't really consider Smash Brothers a fighting game, but you know what? You know who does? Fucking everybody who buys Smash Brothers, which is a lot more people than the people that buy Mortal Kombat. So, like, you know what? If we add in a feature that the Smash Brothers fans loved and it brings more Smash fans to maybe try Mortal Kombat out, awesome. Good for you. Good for us. Good for them. Okay? But, like, for them to say a base roster of 50 characters and there will be DLC, like, oh, no, man. Like, it sounds like they're trying to, like, say that it's going to be not Mortal Kombat 12. Like, everything they've said is like, yo, they're going to do, like, an expansion to Mortal Kombat 11. Right? Like, we're just going to fucking re-release Mortal Kombat 11 with, like, more shit. And we're just going to continue the story. But, I mean, that could happen. That's likely. But, like, why would they call it Mortal Kombat 12? He says in the beginning, no, this is not Mortal Kombat Super Ultimate Edition. And then proceeds to describe Mortal Kombat Ultra Super Special Edition. Right? It has all the characters from MK11 plus all the other ones from the other games, right? Like, that's MK11 Super Special Edition, right? Are they going to bring back all the stages too? Are we going to get all the variations in the moves too? Right? Like, he's saying it's not MK11 Ultra Edition, but then describes it. Like, why would they call that MK12? At that point, just call it MK Ultra Special Edition. That's like the first thing, is like the first sentence they talk about shit that I'm pretty sure a regular ass employee at fucking NetherRealm wouldn't know. Like, that would probably go above Ed Boon's head. And then they talk about it not being a special edition expansion, but then describe a bunch of features that would basically be like every fanboy's like dream expansion, not even a dream sequel. And like, they talk like, oh, no, man. They talk like a 12-year-old, right? They're calling, like, the VGA Awards or whatever, the Jeff Show. Like, okay, that's kind of, like, funny in an edgelord kind of humor kind of way. Like, I didn't laugh, but I understood that there was a joke there. So I get it. But, like, I don't know. It just sounds like somebody's being, like, super edgy in posting this. This seems like an edgelord post to me. That's what it seems like to me. Like, somebody, like, fishing for fucking, like, anonymous clout on 4chan. Listen, guys, stop listening to 4chan fucking videos, man. You guys gotta stop clicking on this shit when, like, Dynasty or fucking, I don't know, fucking Brusque Poet, when they post these videos, you guys click on them, right? And then I start having to fucking make them to compete. But this shit is dumb. Let's just forget that ever happened. And next time there's a 4chan leak, let's not click on any of the YouTube videos, right? Because they're all gonna suck, dude. It's stupid. Just wait for the game, man. Just wait for the trailer and be excited excited. That's what I do. I don't fucking care about the leaks. Like, show me a picture of Noob Saibot like the last leak. When that came out and it was like, oh, that does look like a Noob Saibot. Yeah, that's pretty fucking cool. Right? But you're just going to type out your fucking Christmas wish list and then post that on 4chan? Can we stop? Can we stop? Because I've never done video content on that because I was like, be the YouTuber you want to be, Badger. Be the YouTuber you want to be. But I feel like my hands are tied at this point because that's all we got. That's all the information that we've got. That's all the news that we've got because our game is dead. And I'm like, nah, man, nah, we're going to bite this shit in the butt right now. We're going to cover one. We're going to talk about why it's stupid as fuck. And then we're not going to cover another one until they show us a picture of some fucking goddamn Noob Saibot from Mortal Kombat 12, all right? If you're going to leak some shit on 4chan and you want coverage on the Beast of Legends boys, right? Your boy, the Beast of Legend. Man, I'm not good at YouTube. Y'all got to cut me some slack, all right? All right? Cut me some. I don't know how to do the YouTube thing, all right? But if you want coverage on my channel, man, give me a picture of fucking MK12 Liu Kang or some shit, all right? In the meantime, like, comment, and subscribe, and notify. Also, we got the join thing. That's kind of cool. I uploaded emotes. So we have, like, most of the emotes on the YouTube. If you guys want me to stream on YouTube, we did a test run the other day. We could do another test run. Maybe I'll do more YouTube streams. Let me know in the comments, and we'll see how that works out. And then you can tweet out to your mom that I'm live on YouTube. If not, I'll be live on twitch.tv/SoCalHoneyBadger. You tweet your mom to that.